everything looks. I believe I'm going live. Alright. It appears that I'm live. Let me just write. It appears that I'm live. Just check all these things. Audio, let's turn these down so I can get that. Alright. About ready to start. Alright, today I'm playing some... Let's fix this real quick. There we go. Okay, what happened? Audio. Let's turn this down. Let's just turn that way down. Alright. So I'm ready to start. Gonna start a new world. And of course, got the best world generation seed. Not really gonna mess with any of these. Or actually, let me turn all these back to normal. I was doing one on a test world. There we go. And some days. Alright, so everything's back to normal. Okay, so now it's gotta generate a new map. And this is going to be a random map. Set the seed to Mori. As in Mayoshi Mori Calliope. It's going to take a bit to load, but should be fine. And apologies if stream randomly cuts out at some point. We do have a thunderstorm going on outside. You shouldn't really hear any of that, but if you do, that's why there's rumbling outside. Or lightning storm. And last time there was lightning, power got cut, so if stream randomly ends, chances are it's not going to be coming back just because thunder or lightning probably took out something necessary for, or basically power. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but alright, ready to get this started. So, start for this game is pretty simple. Read the note. Alright. So, first things first. Gotta get into the challenge menu. So, following this is definitely a very good start. And that looks pretty much the same no matter what build you're going for or anything like that. So I might go for a strength build this time. It's probably one of the easiest ones to go with, just because... Oh, I did not want to drop that. Alright, just get that. So at first, I just got to get this all set up. I'm actually going to put that there. Typically, I go for an endurance build just because it's really fun in the late game to just be able to punch everything in your way. I am harvesting this stone. Completion. Actually, let me options, video. Let me turn this back to full screen just because it is hiding my durability on my screen, my tools, and my hunger and food bar. So we haven't seen any yet, but this is a zombie survival game. Alright, so where that? Let me craft a wooden club and prim. I want to craft the rest of the primitive gear. Just so I have some armor. Next up, primitive bow. I'll also need to... So I do have all the resources, but I do want to find another bird's nest just so I can get some more feathers. That's good. So I can make 3 right now. I would like some more. Ooh, I got urban. That is a really good one, actually. Just seeing that book, I might actually go for a knife build. Get some more of that. I do want to go into this house soon, but honestly, a little bit more importantly than that, I want to find one more bird's nest. Or basically what I need is more feathers. See, feathers. 6 more. That should be enough. Alright, 9 arrows. It's a good start. So I need to figure out which one I'm going for. Agility would give me the bonus to knives. Strength. The minor skill certainly is pretty good, but the main thing I want from strength is pack mule, so I might try to go for like a dual build here, putting into both agility and strength just to get the benefits of pack mule mostly. But in addition to that, I want the knife damage because honestly, finding urban combat that soon is a big deal. And specifically that volume of urban combat, as it basically makes it so that anytime I'm over trash like this and sneaking, it does not give me a detection penalty. And that works really well with the agility tree. I'll scrap both of these. I don't really need a paintbrush at this moment, and nor do I need that. And there we go. Let me get a craft a bone knife. That'll be helpful there. Let me see. Alright, I can redeem all of these for bonuses to that. And before I go to that quest location, I want to get that upgrade. Bows, handguns, and knives. I definitely like that. Want to put 1 point into dual blade. 1 point into pack mule, and 1 into whirlwind. Pick up the wooden chair. Did I search this? Yep, I searched the SUV already. Let me find the entrance to this house back here. Okay, there's definitely some additional loot in there. So now, sneaking over trash makes no noise. Which means a 5. Nope. Did not get the stealth attack off there. Okay. Nope. Nope. Alright. Just keep stabbing. There we go. Alright. So, one of the benefits of knives is as I upgrade that deep cut skill, it actually increases how much bleed damage zombies take from my knives. So it's a build centered around damage over time, which is understandably pretty useful, but also it helps with looting rotten flesh, stuff like that, because knife bonuses, and dismemberment with knives, which is certainly really good. Now I do want cloth here. Okay, that one's 5.5 times bonus. So I just want to... Oh, okay. I did not mean to take that damage. Just keep stabbing and run away. Okay. She's still alive. Okay, come on. Alright, now she died to the bleed this time. So that's good. And also, my agility will also increase the chance I dismember, which, if I hit them in the head and it hits the dismember chance, that means it's an insta-kill, which is very useful. Okay, here's the good crate here. Oh. That is a pipe pistol. So I'm honestly gonna probably scrap this because it's no longer really useful to me. Oh, and there is some 9mm. So pistols require 9mm, and through my agility bonus, I get an additional chance to dismember with handguns, which pistols, bows, and knives. So okay. I meant to shoot him, but the bleed killed him first, which is not too bad. Alright, so it doesn't look like there's anything else in this house, so the objective is 700 meters, though. Like, almost 800, actually. I didn't get the chance to go down here, so let me just... Ooh, cut this down. I want to get the chance to see what's back here, because I see some rotting trash already. That could have some useful stuff. A laundry basket, cloth, yucca seeds, and this is definitely another rotting trash. Ooh, but that was actually some good stuff in there. And this is why you check the shelves. Got some food too. Okay, so I'm going to start heading towards this trading outpost. Usually it's a pretty good idea to build your first base near a trading outpost. And honestly, when you're first starting out, I really recommend taking over a house, not trying to build your first one from scratch. It's a lot of investment to actually like build one. And oh, we're right next to a town, so that's perfect. I'll probably be able to take out over one of these and more or less secure it. Lots of feathers. That's always good for arrows. If I can find them. What's that? Alright, so lots of big buildings, and honestly, once I get to the point where I can... Usually I'd recommend, if you have one with a attic, that's usually your best bet. You want to take out all of the windows, replace it with blocks, fill those blocks in, and then that's going to be your taking over area. Basements are another good alternative. The main thing you want is you want a larger building that you've completely taken over. And after you've taken it over, you want to place a house, like a land claim block inside. That will prevent zombies from spawning within the area of your land claim. And of course that's useful for... Basically at that point you just have to stop zombies from getting in there. And that's why I'd say roofs are the best. You can usually build something to keep your stuff pretty hidden in a roof. And if you keep hidden from the zombies, they're much less likely to bother you. So that's why getting a shelter set up is definitely a good idea. And why making a shelter yourself is not as beneficial. And unfortunately, honestly, I wish there was a way that you could, like, pay. Because it looks like the traders have rooms. I wish there was a way that you could, like, pay the trader the currency in this game, which is the Duke's casino coins. But it would be nice to be able to pay them, and then you can stay in their trading outpost, and basically as long as you make enough money, you can stay in there and survive. That'd be neat. Alright, collect this, because both rotten flesh and nitrates are very important for later. So when you have the option to gather those, getting those and putting them into your base, basically storing them there, is pretty important. They're useful for, probably most importantly, your farms. Because once you do start getting your own base more or less set up, you're going to want to set up a farm inside it. Grow your stuff internally. Honestly, if you're playing with friends, which is the way I would actually recommend playing this game, is with other people. It's a lot more fun if you have other people playing with you. But if you play it this way, I would recommend having one person be intelligence-based. They're not going to be super useful early on, but, I mean, no matter what you build, hand someone a club, they can do stuff. So it's definitely a really good idea to have one just for the late game potential of they're really good at setting up automated turrets and defenses. But yeah, the build I'm going for right now is going to rely heavily on stealth. I was going to go for, like, honestly, I would say your best setup is going to be an endurance build, a strength build, and an intelligence build, just because that covers most of your bases. With the endurance build being good at gathering natural resources with his mining skills, or especially the ones you need later, which is a lot of stone, a lot of but yeah, a lot of stone, a lot of iron, all that stuff. It's really easy to find underground, and if you have someone with a mining bonus, then they get a benefit to all that. Strength build is going to be your early game. And they're basically going to keep the other two players safe until they can get all their stuff set up. The endurance build should be able to help out pretty early on. But their main weapon being fists makes it a lot more difficult to help before they get their defense bonuses, just because getting to that close of range with no bonus is not a great idea. If you don't want to run a strength build, then your other best bet for an early game option would be perception. And they actually would be they're a bit weaker, I would say, than the strength build early on, but they also have the benefit of perception gaining the lucky looter perk, which increases your loot drops, basically. So basically, no matter which classes you choose, they're all going to have their benefits and debenefits. Okay, there we go. Now, a bow's definitely a really weak option early on, but it does get the job done. Alright, so 13... I believe it's either 20 or 22 is when nighttime falls. So I still have plenty of time.
Good after. I'd shake your hand, but I bet you've got decent money talks, bullshit walks.
This is Rick. Rect. He is the first shopkeeper. So can't sell any of that. Don't need shotgun shells because I'm probably not going to be running a shotgun. Okay, need to craft that down. Don't need oil yet, but
even if it is to a scumbag like you.
Yep, you can tell Rect is a very beloved member of his community. Just a very kind soul, you know. Now he does have lootables. As you may have seen in the setup for this game, loot respawns every 7 days. So that includes Rect's loot. So you can come back and grab this loot again every 7 days. Anything that disappears completely does not respawn. So, like this nightstand, if I come back in 7 days, or after 7 days, the nightstand will be able to be looted again. However, these cans, since they disappear, they will not be guaranteed to be back there. Alright. Now, it's nearing nighttime, so I don't really want to be outside. So I should definitely... See, the military base would be an excellent place to live. However, with my level 1 bone knife, if I tried to go inside, I would be immediately obliterated. Same with... So, the way you can tell how you can handle things is the Shotgun Messiah here has 4 skulls. And that means this is a very dangerous area to go through. There are a lot of zombies, and I'm probably going to die if I try. So right now, with the gear I have, I think my best bet is a 1 or 2 skull. Ideally a 1 in a building that has an attic. Again, attic's better because sure you can go down, but it's easier to make sure zombies can't follow you in an attic. See, the Brett residence, 3 skulls. I can collect some stuff on the outside, like this mailbox has a good chance to have a book. Okay, this is a taller house and a 1 skull. So, let me actually get through the building, or like clear out the building before I do. I want to make sure she doesn't sneak up behind me while I'm trying to do that. And as you can see, I just decapitated her. And that is the dismemberment chance that I have. So let's see. Special abilities like machetes, not axes to bleed your opponents dry. Boost knife guy magazines. Alright, so that's the thing I want from there. And I also want from the shadows. Now, the next thing I'm going to want to get is the... is a strength perk, which is Pack Mule. Pack Mule will allow me to carry more stuff without becoming over encumbered, which when you're trying to run for your life is definitely a good thing to have. Okay, there's definitely someone here. Okay, just gonna eat while he's taking some bleed damage. There we go. Alright, now I do want to completely clear this area. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Ooh. Please don't take damage. Alright, cool. I'm gonna want to take this guy's feathers, because that is more arrows. Okay. And take this guy for the nitrates and rotten flesh. Shoot, I don't think I can make this while I'm over encumbered. Definitely want to keep that. I definitely have enough for some more stone arrows. 46 to be precise. Perfect. I still don't think I can make it, so instead of that, I am going to craft some building blocks. And then go back to crafting arrows. These. Alright, there we go. And then just as I move backwards, grab those. And I lost one, but that's fine. That. So we actually start in the attic on this one. So that's kind of unfortunate, but... Or not the attic, but we start in the upstairs and move immediately up to the attic, it looks like. Okay, so this attic is not a good one to be in. Okay. Alright. Because, as you can see... holes everywhere, so I'd have to patch pretty much every hole in here to make this attic livable and a good hiding space. I don't know if I should just turn around here and try to find a better house. Alright, I might hold off on exploring this house. No. Because if I set up a temporary residence or shelter here, I would just be sitting here until the next day. And that's not fun. So, luckily I already have urban... Oh. You are aware of my existence. And you have made others aware of my existence. Okay. That was not a good start. So I might finish exploring this house, find a nice area to shelter up for the night. My inventory is looking very full. Bookshelf. Okay, weighted head schematic. That's not bad. I will eventually need to make... so the armor I'm going to be looking for in the long run is the assassin armor. That's going to help my stealth and just make me a bit harder to spot. Which is very good for the knife build, seeing as I center around sneaking up on my opponents. I am 15 items over encumbered, which makes me... Oh, why are you so aware of my existence? Could you not be? Okay, I'm going to take you out from a distance. I don't want you warning anyone else. Oh, you know what it is? I am over encumbered. So I am making a lot more noise than I would be if I was not. So, honestly, getting pack mule now is an actual necessity. Or simply increasing my strength. More nitrate powder, more bones. Okay, so my inventory is full now. That is not ideal. And it looks like this house is centered around its basement. But I did also find a cooking pot. So that's very good. Me not being able to pick it up is less good. Alright, so I have enough of that. So I have pistol rounds now. Craft my last 2 stone arrows so I can pick up the cooking pot. And that's a necessity for later. I am hungry. That's perfect, actually. I'll just eat this. That'll open up a inventory slot. What can I replace it with? Let's just go for eggs. Really simple. I don't need chrysanthemums or cotton yet. So I can put those back. Getting more cornmeal, old sham sandwich. That is all good. Do that. I'll eat the bowl of soup, because that'll give me water and food. Okay. I am alive. Coffee. So even if I don't take the loot, I still want to empty the cupboard, just because, again, in 7 days, that loot will be regenerated. Alright, I got a second. Stab. Okay. Alright. Just keep stabbing. Just keep stabbing. So, Gravedigger mod, very good for a shovel. Let me just throw out the animal fat for a second, because I can just boom, boom, boom. There we go. Now I put that modifier on there, and it will... What do I not need? What do I not need? Cornmeal's good. Crushed sand is good. I don't need the cement yet. I'm still far away off from using cement. Let me scrap down the shotgun shells. Let me scrap that. Let me scrap the lead battery. And is that the end? And that is the end. Alright. Let's see. Now the question is, do I set up in here somewhere? Like find some hidden away room that I can set a base in, probably upstairs. Let me actually do that. This room's good. Just need to get rid of these windows. This might be a little bit. Okay, and that should be good. That's not a see-through block, I don't believe. As long as I don't pick it up, we're all good to go. That's good, that's good. Let me actually scrap these so then I can craft the land claim block. Set this here. I'm going to make a bedroll and 3 storage crates. Bedroll. I wish I could place you more in the corner, but no can do. And then I'm going to place 1 storage crate here just to hold some of this, hold a lot of this stuff. Because again, this is going to be a very, very temporary base until I find something better. So I do want to keep the arrows on me. I do want to keep some wood on me. And stones. Oh. Keep half of the bones on me. There we go. Only 20 stones, but that'll do. And let me just scrap that while I'm looking for anything else I might need. Old sham sandwich. Definitely do not want to be taking a Molotov with me while I'm exploring. I can and will set myself on fire with that. Not fun. So now while I have the chance, this is all unlocked. Let me go out the back door just so I don't run on that spike. I do want to check out another house, try to get that looted. Perfect. This'll do. Alright. As per usual, trying to sneak around. Oh. I'm down here now. And they're aware. Okay, give me stabbies. So as you can see, she's kind of bleeding right now. That is what knives do. They deal bleed damage, which... honestly, they either deal bleed damage or they deal a lot of damage with crits. Or not crits, sneak attacks. Do I have more points? No more points at the moment. Oh, I love how they fixed this. So, when I used to play 7 Days to Die, the shelves, the metal shelves, it would sound like a gun went off every time you looted it. And that was awful. So I am glad that they fixed that. Zombie here. I don't think my stealth is good enough to sneak up on her, but we can try. Oh, I still got the bonus. Oh, not on you, though. Okay. Okay, an abrasion. Great. Alright. That's fine. I can deal with that. Some trash. Give me some more loot. Getting a decent amount of loot right now. If I'm not quick with this, it might be night while I'm trying to head back home, so that might not be ideal. You know, I'll stick it out. My only hope is that I don't lead zombies to my house while it's night, because they are faster at night. Faster and stronger. So, that would be not very ideal. So, best case scenario, I get out of here in time. Worst case scenario, I might have to stay here overnight, despite the fact that I haven't fully set up to stay over here. Okay, so that's the way forward. Over here is just a bathroom. Gather some more cloth scraps. So, this game, everything matters. I'm not really collecting the trash at the moment. But definitely when I start needing to be more active in my resource gathering, pretty much one of the first things I'm going to do is come through and clear all the trash. But right now, again, without the points into Pack Mule, it's a lot of stuff that's going to clog up my inventory a lot faster than I'm ready to deal with at the moment. I don't see anything there. So all that's left is to get up to the attic, which again, not a very good attic to stay in, just because it is very open over here. Like, if this area ends up being better, like back here, I might look into it, but at the moment it's not looking very... Oh. Okay, you're a bit too close. I'm gonna need you to stop. There we go. Alright. I mean, yeah, this area is looking a bit better. And let's see how the treasure room is. Yeah. It might not actually be a bad idea to move my land claim block in here. And the land claim block is a double-edged sword because while zombies will not respawn in that area, neither will loot. So it's a... Alright, so we have a shotgun messiah box and a wood crate. Let's see. So the only firearms I'm worried about are pistols, and those aren't too hard to get. So I wouldn't really be too worried about losing the shotgun messiah box. And it will stay here, so I can still use it as storage as well. ×2 scope. I don't really need that on my pistol just because I can't really use it. So honestly, let's fix up this door. And let's go... So I already have the wood storage crates at my old base. Honestly, I'm going to grab that. Oh. So let me go this night without leaving here. And on the next night... Oh. Okay, I just messed up. Or, actually, can I upgrade this? Okay, so I can fix these without needing to break them. Now, the problem is the fact that that window is there, so I'm going to need to spend a part of tomorrow getting rid of that. Let me craft 3 more wooden storage crates. I want to keep that as a nice little hidey hole. And I'll organize these later, just getting it all thrown into a crate right now. Definitely don't want my upgrade and repair resources going in here yet. Let's repair that just because I can. Having your weapons break is probably the worst thing that can happen. Used to build furniture, ammo for the nail gun. Oh. Alright, let's just craft a building block. And let's just cover this up, honestly. It's a lot easier than dealing with that. Now it wants me to build a wooden door. Alright, so that's both of those repaired. I don't really have anything I need to place this on, so I'll just hold off on that. Let's see, 0 points still. Let's see. Biker, Ranger. Oh, I need to unlock them first. I still have the abrasion. Alright, and I can start collecting these. This gets me a lot more experience, so that's good. Now level 3, that's good, that's good. What is this? Cracked wooden door for your base. Torch and wood spikes. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Hunt animals for meat and other resources. Alright, so I need to kill another animal. So, probably more importantly than the door is the campfire. So, let's see. So I don't need anything for the water, which is good. So that means as long as I have fuel in there, I can convert water into clean water. Okay, so I did get this from the shadows. Let's level up my agility again. Oh, so you don't need to collect the dew collector, or get the dew collector anymore. You can just build it. That's actually a pretty good price for that. So 4 pipes. I don't have the duct tape at the moment, but it's that, scrap polymers, and duct tape, so that's not too hard. I don't know if they found my house. Because if they're currently breaking in, then that's bad. If they're not breaking in, then that's okay. Alright, so I built a campfire, so I got that XP. That's good, that's good. Okay, I do have a pipe pistol, but 1911. I should build a sledgehammer. I did get the level 2 sledgehammer, so it's always good to see. I do have a cooking pot at home. I don't have either of these two. Luckily, that one's only required to make medicines, and my medical skill's too low for that anyways. My food skill's too low for these. And of course we have all these cooking recipes. So honestly, the best one for convenience is to get food to level 6 so I can make the grilled meat. Okay, so I didn't hear any noises after the original ones, so I don't like that bar going up. I know it's not an actual tell of how noticeable you are. So it's just based on certain factors like the fact that I'm in the light right now is increasing that. But sorry me. Sorry, I need to be quiet for a bit. That sounded like hitting. Like hitting and wood breaking. That should be covering the window, so I shouldn't really be visible. But if that's wood breaking, that means the zombies found my location, and that's hitting. That's... I don't know if you guys can hear this, but I'm surrounded. Let me... Audio... Turn down in-game music. There we go. I think that's a zombie in the attic with me. If you guys could see the faces I'm making right now, it would be hilarious. Ugh. They're all around me. Just hope they don't notice me until morning comes. That's it. Oh, maybe I should have crafted wooden shutters. So wooden spikes is definitely my best bet for protecting the place. I have eggs. I can make boiled eggs. Oh, I don't want to make boiled eggs. Yeah, boiled eggs, no bueno. Just eat, drink. So I am out of water right now. I do have... No. No. Yeah. I don't know if I dare. What is the quest after that? Craft a torch and craft wooden spikes. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab these. Grab the murky water. And put half. Oh, I do need a cooking pot. Alright. But I have half that wood in there. You know what? Okay, go through, close. Alright. So they weren't in the attic. That is good to know. It's... Oh, wait. I think I can get out from up here. Maybe? 'Cause that's... No. Ah. This actually might be useful. Yeah. Come get me. Don't have to use any of the durability on my tools. And this will complete one of my quests. Okay, yep. I need you to break one more layer out. There's that. Okay, so now with that broken... Okay. What was that? What? Oh, God. Oh, the door frame was still in place. Great. Let me, just while I'm doing that, craft another door. There's that. Now, door frame gone. Now, I can do that, and it's daytime. A lumberjack already? Okay, that's very loud. Let me just... Okay, audio. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna... Rather than waste some time with you, I'm just gonna go over here. Why are you still so loud? Alright. Alright, looks like I got some loot. And I'm actually really glad that this game has not crashed on me yet. That is ideal. Oh. One corn. Alright, so the shotgun messiah is a really bad idea. The Rever residence. Probably going to be my go-to now. And figure out where... Alright, so it's this house. Oh. Why is it one of you? Circle strategy. And why are you only worth 400? That's disappointing. Alright, so I need to go up here. Alright. I need to pick that up. Definitely grab that. I don't need those two. I can always grab those later. Now I need to take this back to my new house. Okay, so am gonna want to fix that up. Oh. Actually, I kind of don't want to fix that up. Hello. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Let's scrap that. Steel club parts. Yeah, I'll throw away the glass. So, this is going to be my entrance now. Yeah, let me fix up the basement door. Okay, back home, let me put the cooking pot in there. Now I can make water, which is really good. Next up I need a... I don't know why I made those separately, but I did. Alright, now I have two more... Oh. Two more of those. I can make this my seed chest now. Let me get this all organized. So this will be my basic supplies chest. So be your iron, leather, cloth. Those go in there. Sand will go in there. Coal. Mechanical parts, oil, parts. Stone, wood. This will be my advanced. That being my oil, machine parts. Ammo components. Oh, nitrate powder, animal fats, rotten flesh will go in there. Oh, and I do need my stones just so I can make another land claim block. Paper, stones, bones. I'll leave my completed ammo elsewhere. Actually, speaking of. Oh, wait. Let me just ammo. And gear. So basically any gear I'm not going to use. My ammo. Not actively using. And repair kits. This one's going to be the seed chest. This one will be food. Corn, cornmeal, old sham sandwich, all that stuff. More parts, steel pipes will go, or iron pipes will go in there. Chrysanthemum will go in there, and next to that will be medical. There's my land claim block. That'll go into ammo. And let me just break one block out of the floor. And that will be my land claim block. There we go. And now I have an easy exit from my house as well. So. Oh, I didn't even loot the mailbox in this one. Alright, so the Brett residence is still too much for me to handle on my own. Do I have the trader? I do not have the trader marked, so let me... Oh, there we go. Turned on that. So let me actually take on a quest, show what that really entails. I should have enough gear here. Probably should have dropped off my shovel, though. Not really going to need that. Surprising that Rex's door isn't closed. Normally closes those over the night. Oh. Okay, I take that back. My shovel is going to be necessary. This is going to be a real easy one. Well, at least it should. Okay. I really wish it was a clear mission, but this is good too. Now, honestly, breaking down these stumps is really important for one reason. They have a chance to... Well, I don't know if this is outdated honey, because they did update the look of the stumps. Okay, so we're in this area. Why are there always zombies near these? Alright, there's that. Now, for every couple of blocks dug, it actually gives you a... Or it actually makes the circle a bit smaller. This gives me an interesting thought, actually. What happens if I... Oh. Oh, did that drop nothing? Okay. So that is not an effective method of farming trees. Okay, so it's basically right in this spot. Probably under this patch of dirt that I'm standing on. There we go. Alright, and... Yeah, that was... pretty bad reward, but it's the first one, so... Okay, well... Honestly, killing lone zombies while you can is... usually going to be a pretty good bet. Step. So, much like the endurance... or like the endurance tree, killing zombies quickly is not really a specialty of the agility in the early game. You're really relying on hit and run tactics with the bleed. There you go. But this will give me access.
Well, look here, boys. We got ourselves a real life hero, and now he wants to be paid.
Alright.
Let's get this over with.
So the best thing... oh my gosh, that's a knife guy book. I really want that.
You to go fuck yourself, but you did that when you didn't buy anything.
I'm just gonna scrap this, because that'll make me more iron. I really want that knife guy book, but it being 300 is not really in my price range. And it's probably going to be gone by tomorrow. Actually, let me see. Let me take on another quest. So you have some quests that are buried treasure. You have some that are clear quests or kill quests. Clear zombies, fetch, buried supplies.
Oh, look who's tired of can't say I'm not surprised. Good luck, kid.
Alright, at Cobweb Cottage. That one should be good. It's, if I remember correctly, the Cobweb Cottages is, one skull, so... And it tells me about, It's a pretty decent one skull, so this will give me a pretty good location. Wow. Looks like that military base grew into, or was generated inside a mountain. So that's interesting. I don't know if that would make it easier or harder to loot, though. Alright, there's the Rebel residence, my home for the moment. Is this? Oh, okay. So I guess that's some of the funny stuff that you get from random gen. Is typically the cobweb cottage spawns outside. Okay, cat food, that's pretty good. Now, normally you would want to loot these and then take on the quests, but because when you start the quest, if you already looted it, it automatically resets all of the loot inside. And for clear quests, it gives you where all of the enemies that you have to clear are. So that's nice. Nerd. Oh. There we go. Alright. Sledgehammer crafting skill. That's good. That's good. So the way forward is actually out here. Alright. Now, honestly, I'm probably going to be out of wood by the time I get back, so picking some up here is probably my best option. Got that 5.5 times bonus. So I'm actually going to want to chop these just to get the wood. Because since it'll finish, or it should finish cooking my waters, but the campfire will continue to burn. Okay, so I do need some water. Food and health, food and health, food and water. There we go. Chicken soup. Oh, I can scrap these down because I know I have a cooking pot in my... So that's just more scrap iron. Okay. He's in the roof. Maybe? No. Okay, so he's out back. He's behind the building. Alright. I do want to collect that wood. Is that... Okay, that's going straight into our back. Yup. Saw the red dot, knew he was alive. Get this, because I really don't want him ambushing me when I'm... Or her. Alright. That takes care of them. Oh, there's my stone arrows. Now I do want to grab... Oh, that's going to take way too long. Just grab my stone arrows, I suppose, and move on. Okay, so I can't repair that because I have no bones. Okay. There's one. There's one more over there, but let me... I can't get a clear shot on him, so... Best bet, come over here, grab that corpse. That'll give me the bones to... Can I get a line up here? Ooh, perfect headshot. That is this area cleared. And what is essentially... Alright, a pipe baton. I don't really need that because it's an intelligence buff, not an agility. I do want this working stiffs crate though. Variable shapers. Let me see. Stone. Yeah, I'm still on level 1 for the stone axe, so probably better I just repair that. Since I still have time left, I'm just gonna try and gather these because metal pipes are always useful. Chicken rashes. I have no water. I'll come back for the other one at a later date because more so than that, I want the wood. Oh, it's going to take too long. I am not flush with time. So yeah, this one's a really easy loot. And especially since it gives you a wood crate and a shotgun messiah or working stiff pretty quickly. That is not pleasant noises. But this guy is worth a lot of experience, so not the worst idea. He's a literal pincushion, though, so that's not fun. There we go. 750 experience is not bad at all. Alright, need some eggs. So yeah, I definitely don't think I got enough loot there to get me the knife guy book, but it was worth a shot. Although after my trading, I'm probably going to call stream. Just because this has been going on pretty long. I'll probably leave this world. Keep going on my tester just to... Or probably set up a new tester, maybe. Just so I can basically come up with ideas of stuff I can do during stream. That'll be a lot more interesting. I'm going into it more or less blind right now. Especially considering the fact that I didn't even know I was going to be doing a agility build. So, but that's part of the fun of it. You find one thing that more or less determines what build you're going to go for, and just run with it.
Didn't we agree your first job was going to be free? Damn, this is all I can stand.
Let's see. I'll take, honestly, the cornbread.
You hungry or something?
Muffled connectors. What do you go? Cannot be installed into light or assassin armor. Well, don't care then. Springs. Well, that's... I have enough for the knife guy book. I definitely like that. Sell some oil. Let's see if I can get another... The handgun magazine would definitely be the good next one, just because... After my knife benefit, I also gain handgun and bow benefits. Or do I go... Oh, wait, no. 1500. I'm definitely not going to be able to get Pistol Pete. Oh, and that just gives me high power 9mm. I don't need that. But I would definitely like... Thing 7 bones, doesn't need that. Short iron pipe are 9 iron each for 4. That's not quite... yucca, 4 each. Oh no, 4 total. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Alright. I can...
Deal's done. Now beat it, fucker.
Alright, so now I can make quality 2 bone knives. And honestly, with that done, I'm probably going to call stream today. Probably going to be doing either Warframe or... so Warframe or Master Duel. Probably Master Duel later. Might see about streaming tomorrow. Unsure. I do have one thing coming up tomorrow, which is a voice acting masterclass, which is exciting. Like how to get jobs and all that. So, well, the free seminar that this guy does before you sign up for the actual classes, but yeah, that'll certainly be fun. But yeah, if I have some time and energy after that, I'll definitely get all that done. But yep, let me just options, general radio. All right. Have a good one.